this evening, guess who we're putting the spotlight on? You know
Drum
them
roll.
as TwinsDntBeg.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they told me that they actually invented this celebrity photography in Ghana. They've impacted, the industry in their own ways, and we're putting the spotlight on TwinsDntBeg.
Spotlight today, we have TwinsDntBeg. They're actually twins. We don't know your real names.
Oh, really? I think sometimes we even forget that we even have real names, but I go by the name Emmanuel Apiajan.
So I guess
Samuel Apiajan. Apiajan.
Tell me about the journey within all these years.
We didn't really start as professional photographers. We actually started as musicians. 2008, when we almost graduated from senior high school and we moved to Tema, and Tema was the vibe for music. Yeah, and we happened to find ourselves around that time. So we were rolling with guys like Sako, D Crime, Yapono, Yaosiki, Stage J. We're rolling with them. We're part of that era and all that, and we learned so much from them. And we really wanted to be music, but a lot of things happened with family and stuff, and we were not allowed to do music. But then we struggled to go back to uni, 2010, right? Yeah, 2010, and that is when the whole dream of TwinsDntBeg was birthed. But TwinsDntBeg was actually our stage name for music.
Right. So I want to know how it transitioned from just music to photography.
That's the thing, one thing about being in this industry is that you have to do a whole lot of things. You have to move from one point to the other. You have to learn the craft. You have to you have to grow. So when the music thing didn't really work for us, we had to do something to still survive in the industry, and that was being around actors and actresses. And something about being that is that you also have to capture all the beautiful images, being around all these amazing, famous people. So we decided to get a camera and just follow these amazing people and start taking pictures of them. And I will add this, I think we kind of started celebrity photography in Ghana because 2014, by 2014, nobody was doing that. What we did was that we first uploaded our pictures, so our pictures started going viral, and that is where a lot of people got to know about us.
And how much of an influence do you think that TwinsDntBeg has had on the photography industry?
Well, I don't want to say this that we are goats or God in photography, but yeah, I know. But we've learned a lot in this industry. We've contributed to the success of a lot of personalities, brands in Ghana. We've seen a rise and fall of most people, and I think with all those experiences, that's what has really kept us in the game, even after 8 years of being in the photography game. Photography is really lucrative, I must say. It's put some of us on the map. And the thing is, one thing that makes photography lucrative is that if you miss a moment and it's not captured, that's the end of it. And videos can do justice, but photos tell a lot of stories, and we've been documenting the history of Ghana for the last 8 years. So we've actually captured the whole Afrobeats, rise, and in terms of also filmmaking and in terms of events. We've been all over Ghana. We've captured 2 elections. We've captured the current status of Ghana entertainment. We've been around and we've captured and documented all these moments. And maybe 50 years in future, or 50 years later, people are going to look back to our works and say, okay, these people were actually, told the story of Ghana. And I think that's very, very important.
You guys have something up, an exhibition coming up. When and where?
Yeah, so we have this opportunity to also exhibit some of our works in Amsterdam. So we'll be doing that summertime, somewhere first week in July. Yeah, first week in July we'll be doing an exhibition, and I think the venue, location, and everything will be coming up soon on our social media pages. And we are collaborating with the local government authority in Amsterdam. So this is more like collaborating with some of the creatives also in Amsterdam. So it's going to be like a 3-day event whereby we do exhibitions, we do fashion, we do networking, and we do all that. And this, we're putting Ghana on the map. And we're also telling every young and upcoming photographer that it's possible, and you can also put yourself out there. You don't always have to let Ghana be your destination. You have to look at the bigger picture and also take your works out there.